Hello and welcome back. We're playing some more Xenosaga Episode 1. Where last we left off, KOS-MOS commandeered the Elsa as they were attempting to salvage material and equipment from the wreckage of the Woglinde. She threatened to destroy their windshield if they did not let her on board. Captain Matthews did not believe she could do it. She punched the windshield, big cracks everywhere. Then when she mentioned, "Do not attempt to shake me off as I come aboard," she called out the crew of the Elsa. That's what they were planning on doing. She told them if they attempted that, she would shoot out their engines and destroy the ship. So, left with no other choice, they let her on board. As she commandeered it, she told them that they needed to go to 2nd Miltia, as she had been given new orders from headquarters. At that point, Shion contacts the Elsa via communications and finds out that KOS-MOS is on board. KOS-MOS elects to leave Shion, Alan, and Cherenkov behind as her orders from headquarters take precedence. One of her missions during the Woglinde incident was to protect Vector personnel. And in order to force KOS-MOS to let them aboard, Shion threatened to evacuate all the air in the life support pod, killing herself and Alan in the process, to which KOS-MOS called out her bluff and said, "Do what you will." This did not make Shion very happy, and they started playing a game of chicken. "Oh, you don't think I'm going to do it? Do what you want." "You don't think I'm going to do it?" One of my favorite characters, Chaos, walks into the bridge, and this alarms KOS-MOS. All the sensors that she has, she did not sense the doors opening in the bridge. She even played back a video recording from her sensors of Chaos walking in, and he didn't walk in. It seemed like he just kind of materialized in the bridge by the door. The doors did not open or close, and because of that, she assumes that her sensors must be malfunctioning. We don't know if that's the case. We did not hear the bridge doors open in the audio either. At Chaos's behest, the crew saves Shion, Alan, and Cherenkov, and with everyone on board, an errant Gnosis attacks and begins to saltify Cherenkov. Now, mind you, this Gnosis was not in the real-world domain using the Hilbert effect. It was still in its intangible state. Chaos, with a single touch, disintegrates the entire Gnosis, and when everyone is justifiably alarmed by this, he simply states that some people run fast, some people jump high. This is just one of those things he can do. Shion accepts this answer for what it is. Alan says, "What? That didn't explain anything." And the crew promptly ignores Alan, as everyone else does. Following that scene, we are then moved over to the Subcommittee of Close Encounters, also known as the Contact Subcommittee. They are a committee dedicated entirely to the issue of the Gnosis and those who come in contact with the Gnosis. There, they get in touch with a cyborg. This cyborg's name is Ziggurat 8. He used to be human. When he was human, he was a cop. During his life as a cop, he lost his wife and son, and because of that, he committed suicide. Him being an organ donor and the Life Recycling Act being in effect, he did not realize that that would mean his body would be coming back to life as a cyborg. And over the last 100 years, it turns out he takes on missions with very low odds of success in an attempt to essentially kill himself again. Now, he is equipped with code that does not allow him to commit suicide nor give up on his mission. So he makes one request of the contact subcommittee. He asks them if he succeeds in this mission, he wishes for the remaining organic parts of his body to be replaced with machine parts. Only then can he legally be considered dead. The subcommittee grants his wish, and he is sent on a mission to rescue a child Realian. This is a 100 series observational unit prototype Realian created by the late Joachim Mizrahi. His wife, Yulia Mizrahi, is the chair of the contact subcommittee. She informs Ziggurat 8 that there is not any sort of conflict of interest because she does not endorse anything that man has done, considering he is considered the father of the Militian conflict that occurred 14 years ago that caused whatever happened with those Realians to go crazy. Him being part of the U-TIC organization, we noted earlier with Margulis, he is a part of the U-TIC organization to which Cherenkov was getting his orders from, and they had a very keen interest in the Zohar itself, if you remember that from the Woglinde. Well, Margulis has the 100 series prototype Realian, and the 100 series prototype Realian considers Yulia Mizrahi her mother and Joachim Mizrahi as her father, since he's the one who created her. She seems to have some kind of data that she keeps stored in her mind from Joachim Mizrahi. When Margulis was talking to the 100 series observational unit Realian, we later learn her name is Momo. When he is speaking to Momo in her prison cell, he says that he wants to speak to the man in her head. We can only assume this is Joachim Mizrahi himself. We're not sure if he uploaded his consciousness into her, or if he just has some data locked away in her that no one else has access to. Later on, we find out that this data is known as the Y data. He notices that Momo is not eating any of her food. Don't know if she's on a hunger strike or whatever to protest being captured. We're not entirely sure. But he then mentions that a certain he will be arriving to take care of Momo and extract the data from her. So he's not going to be torturing her. It'll be whoever, quote unquote, he is. At this point, Ziggurat 8 goes into the asteroid shrine known as Pleroma. That is where the U-TIC organization is keeping Momo captured. And he has an invisibility gear, something that makes him invisible. When he first appears in the Pleroma, he's entirely invisible, but you can still hear his footsteps. Now, I don't know if this is just something, an incongruity between gameplay and what's happening in the game, but we as the player still hear his footsteps, but no one else does. He then plants C4 or some kind of C4-like explosive that does go invisible. And as he's making his way through the shrine, his invisibility gear malfunctions for whatever reason. This is very similar to the opening mission in Metal Gear Solid, and Ziggurat 8 himself, to me, reminds me a lot of RoboCop. So there are a lot of similarities between other IPs. You got RoboCop, Metal Gear, and I then proceed to do some grinding. I get his tech attack set to high. I get some skill points so I can extract some skills from items. Notably, the Snake Hunter item which is a little hidden away, that makes you immune to poison damage. Again, I think it's kind of a nod to Metal Gear, but that's neither here nor there. You are on a sneaking mission. Eventually, you do come across Momo, and she warns you that the door is alarmed. So you need to get the master key in order to open the door without setting off the alarm. We go into the monitoring room. There is a automated defense system that we then have a mini boss fight with, and we get the master key. We then unlock the door for Momo. She introduces herself to Ziggurat 8. Ziggurat 8 informs her that he has been sent there by the contact subcommittee, to which Momo then exclaims, "Mommy." Ziggy is what Momo ends up calling him. Tells her that she will not be returning to the contact subcommittee. Instead, they'll be going to Second Militia, at which point Momo is very dejected. She is sad she'll not be seeing her quote-unquote mother. One of the guards that we knocked out by Momo's door then sets off the alarm and proceeds to die. So he held off long enough to set off the alarm. And we cannot return the way we came. There is a green eggs unit known as the Mercurio and several U-TIC soldiers that are there preventing our escape. And they say that they have orders preventing them from doing any damage to the 100 series. We need to keep her alive and undamaged. So we make an alternate route past the monitoring room. Ziggurat 8 and Momo then go into the monitoring room to try and shake off their pursuers. That's when Momo decides that Ziggurat 8 is too cumbersome of a name, it's too impersonal, and she wants to call him Ziggy. This prompts a flashback from Ziggy of when he was human and gave his son a Nexus 6 robot dog. It seems that actual real-life pets are difficult and very expensive to come by, so they have robotic pets. The boy asks his father, "What's the name of the dog?" He says Nexus 6. The boy responds that that's just his model number. He's going to call him Nex for short. And that seems to be why Momo calling him Ziggy prompted that flashback. So here we have a cyborg who's doing everything he can to get rid of his humanity, and a synthetic human child attempting to humanize the cyborg. And we will see this dynamic play throughout the various games. They shake their pursuers and make their way into what seems some kind of sewer area. And as they make their way through there, another automated defense robot sends little mini robots after them. We find out from Margulis and one of his U-TIC members named Pellegrini that the U-TIC Organization was responsible for the disappearance of the planet that the Woglinde was sent to investigate. It seems they were doing experiments with the Zohar emulator, and those experiments went awry, causing the disappearance of the planet. Pellegrini is upset that billions of innocent lives were lost, to which Margulis dismisses her outright, saying, "What is the life of billions of people compared to their mission?" It seems Margulis is willing to sacrifice anything and everything to see his mission done. Pellegrini confronts him with this, with the opposite perspective, and Margulis says, "What are you going to do? Are you going to turn yourself in? You're going to give everything up and die like a dog, pretty much." And he says that he will not allow himself to be debased in a court of ignoble commoners. So you can really see how he looks down on everyone else. Ziggy and Momo make a detour in the sewer area, and they come across the actual shrine in the Shrine of Pleroma. There is a relief of an elm tree and an upside-down cross. And what this could mean, they're not entirely sure. This is a shrine for a religion that died out centuries ago. There we find some upgrade equipment, and we continue back into the sewers to shake off our pursuers. We make our way out of the sewers, and there are 2 green Mercurio eggs units and 1 red Zulfo eggs unit. There, Momo lets Ziggy know of some of her recon capabilities. She's able to determine how many U-TIC soldiers are on their way, how long it'll be for them to get there, those kind of intel. She then informs that she can attempt to disable the egg's enemy sensors using the Hilbert effect. She, like KOS-MOS, can activate the Hilbert effect. That's when we find out that ships have an amplifier that allow the individual unit to use the Hilbert effect, and the ship will amplify the Hilbert effect across a certain area of space, which is presumably what KOS-MOS did when she used the Hilbert effect against all the Gnosis around the Woglinde when it was getting attacked. She uses the Hilbert effect, which seems to affect her sensors as well, but she claims she's supposed to have a higher capacity to deal with the cross interference than the eggs units. And at that point, the eggs units discover that the Hilbert effect is being used on them, and they find Ziggy and Momo, and now we have another boss fight, or a mini boss fight, excuse me. In that boss fight, you can use Momo to use her sheep beam ability to set the enemy eggs pilots asleep. If you do that to the Mercurio eggs units, the captain in the Zulfo unit will shoot his own subordinates to wake them up, dealing damage to them. I thought that was a very neat touch. But after you defeat the 3 eggs units, you end up in the command center where Margulis had his conversation with Pellegrini. And through there's another door that gives you access right back to where you started, past the blockade that was preventing you from escaping earlier. There we make our way to the docks, and Margulis is there waiting for us as he set an ambush. There we have our true boss fight in the Pleroma, and is a very difficult boss fight. After a very long and spirited battle of attrition, we finally come out on top. We get a red ring for our trouble, which I believe does +2 ether defense. We then manage to escape, but just beforehand, Ziggy seems to have noticed someone by some equipment, but when we see through his perspective, there's no one there, and they escape on a small ship, while 3 U-TIC ships are pursuing them. From there, Margulis shrugs off the explosion of the plastic explosives that Ziggy had set earlier. He set them off at the end of the boss fight to be able to escape. And there, a man with a little girl comes out where Ziggy thought he saw someone, the man in white. He happens to be my favorite villain in this game. And Margulis tells him he's late. So we can presume that the man in white is the one who is going to interrogate Momo for the Y data. And that's where we're going to start off now. And now we're back with Shion and company.
Come on, everybody, let's eat.
Let's eat.
Chow down.
Looks like
Well,
rice with curry.
Not bad, huh?
Chief, it's delicious.
Yeah, this ain't bad at all. Oh, come on. How can this girl's cooking be any good?
But Captain, you're stuffing your face.
Ah, shut up. Don't disturb a man when he's eating. Water.
Sure.
You do quite a lot.
Really? This is pretty typical for me back home. I have my no-good brother to thank for that. He doesn't do a thing all day except sit around and read books.
Well, there's no one on this ship that has any of your skills.
That's a shame. I guess that's what happens when you have an entirely male crew.
You got that right. Normally, there's not even a hint of estrogen on this ship, so you can forget about having a good meal.
Who usually does the cooking around here?
We take turns. Not that it matters, because the cooking's always bad.
There is one person on board who does nothing but eat.
What's that? Water.
Sure.
Chief, can I have some water too?
Oh, sorry. I hadn't noticed.
Hadn't noticed.
You gotta be more assertive with yourself, Alan. Be confident.
So, what are we gonna do now?
Well, we certainly can't leave KOS-MOS to our own devices, can we? She's functioning independently.
And to think, we were supposed to get vacation time once we completed the startup experiment. Turned her over to the second division.
You're starting to sound a lot like the captain. There's no use crying over spilled milk, you know. The first thing we need to do is to contact headquarters and ask for instructions.
So I guess we're stuck with these guys for a little longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, I got a little suspicious, so I checked this ship's registry.
Sherlock
Did
Allen.
you know that these guys are with the Kukai Foundation? That place is bad news. I heard a rumor that it's just crawling with mutants.
Hey, that's kind of a racist comment. Listen, Alan. Sure, it's a well-known fact. The Kukai Foundation was established by the Militian government as a specialized military group. But they only held that status until the completion of the post-war proceedings. Although, they haven't gotten around to demilitarizing quite yet. They're being run like any other valid foundation nowadays. You know, as a matter of fact, their current director received a lot of praise for taking in and protecting victims in the days before the Species Preservation Act. He's really to be commended. Now, what was his name?
We'll read about the Species Preservation Act later.
Guinan Kukai.
Oh,
Oh, that time he
yes.
used the door.
What's up?
Oh, I just dropped in to see if there was anything I could help out with.
Oh, thanks. We could use some help drying the dishes.
Sure thing.
Phew, that's everything.
Yep. Huh, what's this?
Oh, that's for the commander.
Come to think of it, he didn't join us for dinner, did he?
Commander
No, and
Cherenkov.
I even called him. Oh well, I'll just heat it up and take it to him.
Well, how about we call it a day?
Good idea. Oh,
Did you forget something?
no, but where did KOS-MOS go?
Oh, KOS-MOS? She's being tuned in her service module down in the hangar. It'll probably take a few more hours.
Why are you so interested in KOS-MOS, Chaos?
Oh, did you want to go down and talk to her? I'm sure she'd like that.
Oh, really?
Of course.
Thanks. See you later.
Bye.
What's the matter? Aren't you going to take the curry to the commander? It'll get cold if you don't hurry. Oh, don't worry, Alan. This is the perpetually hot curry. Chief, I still think this is a bad idea. I don't trust my life to this crew of this junky ship. After all, these people have a connection with the notorious Kukai Foundation. Sheesh, Alan. Why are you such a worrywart? I just explained it to you, remember? Everything will be okay. They don't seem like such bad people. If need be, we got KOS-MOS on our side. Well, don't forget KOS-MOS just abandoned us. Oh. Chief, please follow proper procedures and contact headquarters. No more acting on your own, okay? I know, I'll follow HQ's instructions. You know, it's not very manly of you to keep bringing up these trivial matters. What are you talking about? It's more like you're not detail-oriented. Oh, Alan. Alright, here's the Elsa restaurant. The Elsa's the name of the ship. Ugh, looks like I ate a bit too much. It's not every day you get to eat curry that bad. More importantly, what the hell happened? A military ship with combat weapons and civilian technicians? That sure doesn't sound like nothing to me. Are we talking experiments with prototype weapons here? Very shrewd of you. You're half correct. It's true that KOS-MOS was assigned as an actual combat unit with the intention of testing her, but unfortunately, I just received orders and have no idea what goes on between the higher-ranking military officials and my company. Oh, is that right? Well, let's leave it at that. I've got no complaints as long as we get paid. Very, Firefly-esque. Hey, welcome. What'll it be? You guys are lucky. We got some good stuff in today. It's the passport for the card game, and it comes with a starter set. It's a great deal. You hardly ever come across these things nowadays. Oh, and don't worry about the price. Call it a freebie. The card passports. The card passports is my favorite minigame in this game. I dare say it's my favorite minigame in any game I've played. That's a tall statement, I know, but it is so much fun. On a separate instance, I'll have to record playing it. I'm top-of-the-line bartending robot, and I'll make any kind of drink you want. I generally keep a separate save file near the end of the game, just so that way I have a save file with every single card unlocked, so I can make different decks and play it against the AI. Restaurant and bar. Oh, there's an email for Shion. I am sending the new version of the EVS Environmental Simulator. The EVS calculates numerical values for the observed environment and reproduces imaginary maps. The following maps are already available: KOS-MOS Simulator, the Woglinde, and the asteroid Plurova. The EVS will be saved when this email is sent. It'll be possible to use the EVS after this. The main menu, UMN EVS. It is necessary to connect the connection gear to the plate in order to do so. Please connect your character to the EVS plate. So here we have an example of the save plate with the EVS thing on top of it. Press the triangle button under the conditions specified in the above map and the main menu will appear. Now the EVS Environmental Simulator with UMN may be used. The EVS Environmental Simulator that was just set can be confirmed with the location below, main menu, UMN, and plugin. You will be informed by email when the number of accessible maps increases. The EVS Environmental Simulator is very handy. You can revisit places you've been to before. Yeah, it's possible to get items you forgot by using the EVS too. That's right, apparently there are some items that are beneficial to collect, which means it's better to take a roundabout way around the map. It's good to explore the surrounding area, even if you have a destination in mind. Wouldn't it be nice to have the time to take the scenic route? Alright. So this goes to the kitchen where we were just at. And this goes to a crew cabin. There are 2 crew cabins. This is cabin 2, I want to say. Or it could be cabin 1, I don't remember. You can see here we have bunk beds. We have a station to work at. And some plants. Obtain the Disarm Key. I just went ahead and got this now. If you press circle over here, you'll pick up a key that someone else had dropped. I just go ahead and collect it now, so I don't have to worry about double backing and retracing my steps. And here's the other set of cabins. Alright. Again, we have a workstation. We have quite a few guns. I think this is Tony's collection, if I remember correctly. You seem quite worn out. Don't push yourself too hard. It's bad for your health. How about getting some good rest? I don't need rest right now. I see, that's too bad. Don't push yourself too hard. And then here's the other area. I don't believe there's anything in... yeah, there's nothing here. Alright. That way is to the bridge. Here's a little map. So you can see here we are the blinking square. The exit's left of us. We went through the passenger cabins. The human terminal is to the right, where we went left. And then the elevator takes us to the cargo hold plus maintenance lab, and the catapult deck plus the hangar. So this is the exit. You crazy? Opening this hatch during flight is strictly prohibited. The Great Matthews. Very humble, too. Here is the human plate where you can save, and the silver plate is where you can shop. So you can get med kits, all sorts of things. I don't really need to get anything here. If you press right, you'll get to character accessories. So this prevents ether attack down. I only have 12,000 monies. And then here is where you can get more starter sets for the game. You already have the starter set, but you can get card packs. And this works like any other trading card game that you've played before. Let's see if I can actually access the card game. No, it has to have an EVS plate. So that blue EVS sign is not on top of the save sphere, so we can't do the battle passport. Or we can't do the various passports, nor the EVS. Let me actually check Shion for skills extraction. So let's go ahead and get Snake Hunter, Blue Ring, Scope. Let me unequip anything she has. Now, you'll keep in mind what we gave Momo and Ziggy, she does not have access to right now. So we can't extract any of those items. So I probably should have been a little bit more careful with what I made sure they had at the time. But this will get remedied shortly. Let's see. Physical defense plus 3. Poison, physical attack, dexterity, scope. I'll do dexterity and I'll do physical defense. Shion isn't really much of a physical attacker. She's more of an ether-based attacker. You can see in her stats, she has 18 strength and 21 ether attack. I extracted the skills, but I didn't set anything. So let's go ahead and set some stuff. So we got Poison Guard, Dex 2, and Search Eyes. So she doesn't need the scope anymore. I don't think we'll come across enemies with poison anytime soon, but just in case, she has Poison Guard. Here's Tony. Hey, you're a pretty good cook. How about it? Why don't you stay on this ship as the head chef? Thanks for the offer, but I have all sorts of other work to do. That's too bad. If you stay, I wouldn't have to put up with Hammer and Chaos's bad leftovers anymore. By the way, you guys were on that warship that got wrecked, right? What the heck were you doing in that remote region anyway? I believe they said they were investigating planetary extinction. But after we picked up some flotsam, the Gnosis attacked, and now we're here. They call it flotsam. Huh? I don't get it at all. Even I don't exactly know what happened. Well, at least you're safe. Think about it this way. Good things will happen eventually. Yeah, that's a positive outlook, Tony. Let's see here. I think that's everything we can do on this deck. So you can see we just went through the cabins instead of around. We have some beverages, dispensers. So you don't have to go through the cabins to get there. You can just go around like I did. Or you can just go around like I am now. Oh, hey, look, an email. Read the email. To whom it may concern, Sugiyama Securities. The Vector Tenant Pharmaceuticals recently announced the Dameron DRL Drug Research Laboratory, which was under construction for some time, has been completed. The staff from Tenant Pharmaceuticals, new Sendai Research Lab, and Vector's Biotechnology Research and Development Center, moreover, met and are now collaborating on several projects. Some well-informed sources have said they heard that a few of their projects are likely to achieve good results in the near future. Research results show that we should expect a fast entrance of new products into the market due to the cooperative efforts of companies within the Vector conglomerate. The construction of this facility was shortened by 3 months through the acquisition of ample funds. In effect, this resulted in the reduction of time allocated for research in progress and ultimately shortened the time required to acquire knowledge. This is entirely the result of your investment. The dividend for this investment is 5 Ether Pack S's. Moreover, all of the pharmaceutical companies began cutting the price of their current products due to this announcement by Vector Tenant Pharmaceuticals. Similarly, the market price of this item has also been reduced 10% across the board. So we just received 5 Ether Pack S's, and they're now even cheaper to make. But there looks like there's an attachment. So let's see what the attachment is. Was the attachment the 5 Ether Packs? I think the attachment was the 5 Ether Packs. So let's go ahead and walk around and make sure there's nothing else. It's kind of weird. What'll trigger emails? Well, let's go ahead and head down the elevator now that we've pretty much explored everything. Yes, let's go to B1.
So we finally meet. Now, where does the real you exist?
What does that mean?
Good night.
We finally meet. Have you been trying to meet KOS-MOS for a while? Where'd he go?
I guess nobody's here.
So he shows up on the bridge without using the door, and he's able to leave that room without using the door. Is he able to teleport or something? We know he can defeat the Gnosis with one touch. There's more going on to Chaos than meets the eye.
So you're the...
Ariadne. Who's that?
I trust this will work correctly. But why?
Well, I mean, that pretty much confirms that Cherenkov was working with U-TIC. has the U-TIC uniform on. Those are U-TIC ships. And he answered orders from Margulis, who's in U-TIC.
Yes.
Energy
She's
bypass is
already
subject
Oh,
to
this is the KOS-MOS lab.
That's amazing.
Everybody down on the floor!
This facility is now under control of the U-TIC Organization. Any resistance whatsoever will be met with deadly force. So don't even think about trying anything. As long as you follow our orders, you will not be harmed. We appreciate your cooperation.
I thought she booted herself up. This looks like it's Margulis, or not Margulis, Cherenkov that started her. Well, that's Exorcist. So this is the massacre 2 years ago. It was caused by U-TIC booting up KOS-MOS. Well, why is U-TIC trying to destroy KOS-MOS? Jeez.
Is this the same archetype from before?
You couldn't do it. Can't access this from there. Use of cargo elevator is restricted to transportation of cargo only. Oh, an email. I would appreciate your cooperation in the search, but there's something I should tell you first. In approximately 1200 seconds, the AI in question will be completed. That's right, the time allocated to the search has actually already started, and there isn't much time remaining. I don't believe I mentioned this to you in the previous email. I apologize for leaving out details. Well then, I would like to briefly explain the search that is about to begin. We will continue monitoring Mercury around the clock. We know what time the invasion is supposed to take place, but are taking extra precautions. I will send you an email once we confirm that the intruder has made access. Use your AI to identify the intruder's access node. Give me the approximate location if you cannot clearly identify it. We'll dispatch our investigators in those specific locations. That way we can restrict the culprit and close in on it. Alright, so looks like it's going to be underway. Ooh, button. Looks like an emergency switch. Yeah, what does it do? Safety lock of the electromagnetic floor confirmed. The Anti-Intruder program cannot be activated at this time. Closing partitions only. Anti-Intruder program. So is that to assume that there will be intruders? Or is this going to force us to go the long way around something? Ah, the box is within reach. A, 50 gold. Oh, can't access that. It's right here. Oh, that takes us to B2F. Let's go around the other way first. Medkit. It's 2 ether upgrade S's and a medkit, and this takes us to B1F. Let's go this way. B2F. Give me your stuff. Can't reach there. Oh, there's Hammer. Huh? What are you doing? Oh, nothing. I'm just looking for the commander. Hey, what happened to the pod we were in? Oh, you mean the escape pod? We cleared it out already. After all, it may be small, but military escape pods use cutting-edge tech. They sell for quite a lot to the right people. I see. So you put the pod up for sale? Oh, shoot. I'm really sorry. Please pretend you didn't hear that. It was all the captain's idea. Oh, it's completely all right. It's not like it belonged to me. I'm sure I'm sure to the military it's just another piece of equipment. Hammer, you're so quick to narc on your captain. But Hammer, aren't you awfully quick to point a finger? Yeah, exactly. At the captain. Don't worry about it. After all, you're the only one who can protect yourself. Wow. Oh, and here is segment address number 14. 100 gold. Fiber suit. 150 gold. Alright, let's check out the fiber suit. Clothing woven out of high strength fibers. Physical defense 12. Yeah, might as well. And here at the end. All right. More boxes. Either upgrade A, medkit, and biosphere. So this is why we needed that disarm key. Releasing the slide deck lock. Operating slide deck. Workers within moving range should retreat to a safe area immediately. We got 200 gold. And we can go down these stairs. And now we have access to those boxes we didn't have access to before. 50 gold. Biosphere. And Spirit Pendant. Let's look at the Spirit Pendant. Prevents ether attack down. That is something very important for Shion. Can we extract it? Yes, we can. And she's now level 2. So let's go ahead and extract the red ring as well. So I don't think we're going to have to deal with Poison Guard for a while, so I'll go ahead and remove that. But I will take ether attack, prevent ether attack down. And we have Decoder 10. I'm pretty sure that's in our segment file. KOS-MOS Simulator inside Building 1F. Alright. Now I know we couldn't use it for the card passport, but I wonder if we can use it for our EVS. Here's another segment address. Number 8. We don't have the key for number 8. Probably gives us that item right over there. Let's keep moving forward. Oh, hey, Chaos. Oh, Chaos. Were you able to talk to KOS-MOS? No, she seemed to be asleep, so I didn't want to bother her. I'll try again later. Oh, that's too bad. But she was quite beautiful, even asleep. Why, thank you. By the way, have you seen the commander? I saw the commander go in the maintenance lab. Just go up the elevator on the left and the hangar up ahead. Really? You're a great help, thanks. I think the commander's at the top of the left elevator in the hangar. Can I... Ah, EVS, Survival Simulator. I cannot go in there. So I do need the plate. So it seems that door 10 will just have to wait. But in the meantime, I'll save my game. So this was that side door we could have gone in. It's a bit of a shortcut. I did see a red button though. Red button, what do you do? Safety lock for the electromagnetic door floor confirmed. Anti-Intruder cannot be... Okay, so this is the intruder program, but from the other side. Let's go down here. Hey, a robot. Hello. I'm in charge of maintaining this ship. Is there anything you need? I'll sell you anything on the ship for cheap. I'd appreciate your patronage so the captain can repay his debts. Eggs tuning. So this is where you can upgrade your eggs unit. Again, I don't use my eggs unit. That's just something I really don't invest heavily in the eggs in this game. Thank you very much. I look forward to your next visit. And then here is an eggs unit. I don't remember if this is another training. I'm the hardest worker on this ship. I even installed the locks on the slide deck. But when I was cleaning one of the cabins, I lost the Disarm Key. Oh boy, oh no. It should be easy to find though. All you need to do is press the circle button. It's such a pain because the cabin's huge. Oh boy, oh no. I found it for you, buddy. And so he gives you the hint you need of where to find the Disarm Key. Here is Shion's eggs unit. 5 ether upgrade A's. That's the elevator you want to take to see Margulis, or excuse me, Cherenkov. I keep calling him Margulis. But let's explore some more first. We are a menace with our vaporizer plugins. Ooh. Coat Beam. So just like how Coat Lightning, it's negated 20% of lightning damage. Code Beam reduces beam type damage by 20%. And again, I don't think we have the skill level to extract that. No. And this curry is still quite hot. Alright, let's go give Cherenkov his food. Whoa! Trigger discipline, my guy.
I didn't see you in your room. I thought you might be a little hungry. What were you doing?
I was trying to kill your robot.
At her.
At KOS-MOS? With a gun in your hand?
Oh, it's a bad habit.
I see. Well, you are a soldier after all. I know someone with a habit like that. He's always carrying a sword around with a weird grin plastered on his face. Don't you think that's dangerous?
Yeah. That's definitely dangerous.
Stop besmirching my man Gene.
So this is the android that can take on the Gnosis. She sure doesn't look like it.
Yeah. But regardless of what she looks like, she's still a weapon.
I suppose you're right. Before we left the Woglinde, what was his name? Lieutenant Virgil? He was killed by this android's battle algorithm, wasn't he? I'm not trying to blame you. Logic, reason, they can bring about death. Happens all the time.
I never thought she would ever do something like that.
You programmed her basic logic architecture, right?
Yes, pretty much. I always thought of her like a daughter, or more like a friend, maybe. But
I see. Well, I doubt we could have saved the lieutenant from that situation anyway.
thanks for trying to cheer me up. I noticed you eat very neatly.
Hmm? That's part of who I am. At least now, that is.
So, what were you doing on the Woglinde?
Why do you ask?
Just wondering. You somehow seemed different from the other crew members.
The Woglinde task force was assembled hastily. Besides, I'm a soldier. I'll go to where I'm assigned.
Soldier?
Yeah, he's in the Federation. You just said because he's a soldier, it's understandable. Why is that what you question?
Well, looks like we've lost them.
Yeah, thanks to your linking directly to the main controls.
You're welcome. Oh, I just received a UMN pulse. Preparing to long-distance jump to the Federation capital of 5th Jerusalem.
Momo, we're not going back to the subcommittee headquarters.
What? Why not?
I was told to escort you to the autonomous government of 2nd Militia. I'm sorry. Those were my orders.
All right. Now setting course for Militian star system.
Poor Momo, she's so dejected. She was so happy to see her mama.
I've received word that the 100
The
series is
subcommittee
on
on
board a
close
ship
encounters.
headed for 2nd Militia.
Well, that was fast. Once she's safely transferred to the UMN Control Center on 2nd Militia, we'll finally have a little peace of mind.
It's all such a bother, though. It would have been so much easier to perform the analysis here.
We can't decode the protection in that Realian here. We have to send her to the UMN Control Center, located at the former Vector Transfer Gate control facility.
That's right. Besides, the entire area within a few dozen light years of old Militia has been sealed off ever since that incident 14 years ago. So this certainly beats traveling through regular space.
Joachim Mizrahi. You really outdid yourself this time.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're absolutely right.
By the way, do you really think the Y data is hidden within that Realian?
We have conclusive evidence that she holds the code to unlock the UMN transfer gate leading to the sealed-off sector. Aside from that, she's pretty much a mystery. We'll just have to open her up and see.
If she doesn't have it, we'll be required to delay the Zohar project. How will we explain that to the Council?
Even if it's lost, we still have one other lead. Let me pull up my documents.
So the Zohar project is under the subcommittee? But I thought the U-TIC Organization was the one working on the Zohar project.
This image was processed
That's why the planet
from the only remaining
disappeared.
surveillance camera. The picture's unclear, but that boy served as Joachim's assistant. Judging from the time frame, we believe he was somehow involved with the Y data.
Where did the boy come from?
The records are missing. The only information we have is that he was 14 and studying at the University of Bormio. But even that's just
14
second-hand information from
in
Ms.
the
Rahi.
University of Bormio. So he was a genius,
He got into
basically.
Bormio at 14?
Yeah, exactly.
Must have been pretty smart.
You don't know what happened to him?
Correct. It's currently under investigation.
If he's alive, he'd be 28 years old now.
This research paper is on the secondary effects of the Hilbert wave.
The Hilbert effect. Do you think there's a chance he slipped into Vector?
Back when U-TIC was still the Mizrahi Cerebral Sciences Research Center, Mizrahi's main patron was none other than Vector. It's certainly a possibility.
So Vector was
There's
working
no
with
concrete
U-TIC.
evidence, of course.
Dr. Mizrahi, please continue your investigation of this issue.
That's why the Vector ship
Yes, of course.
Woglinde
In any case,
had an amplifier
our
for the
first
Hilbert
priority is
effect.
to get access to the old Militia sector. Our hands are tied until we recover the original Zohar located there.
So the original Zohar, it's known where it is. She's sleeping soundly. Good night, KOS-MOS. Oh, that curry was, well, it was very good. Commander, just say thank you for dinner. Oh, right. Thank you for dinner. You're welcome. I hope you really liked it. Commander, I know what happened on the Woglinde was truly horrific, but this is a civilian passenger freighter. We are simply here as guests. I don't think you need to be such a stickler for the ways of the military. I see. That's true. I'll try to be more careful. Hey, Miss Vector, if you're just lounging around, come to the bridge for a sec. What could it be? I wonder if something happened. Use the lift? Yes. Oh, there's somebody. Yo, Tony. It's not here, nor there, or anywhere. Man, where the heck is it? Damn, you should be more organized. Whoever's responsible, come on out. That would be me. I'm the one responsible. Okay, this is not the time to do any of these kind of stupid things. Is something the matter? Oh, Shion, it's you. I was just looking for something, but I can't find it. How about it? Want to help out little old me? Yeah, I'll help. Really, Shion? You're the one I can always count on to be there. So what are you looking for? It's a map of all the hazardous sectors in space. The captain went and lost it. Now he's yelling at me to find it. Well, I figure it's got to be somewhere on this ship. A hazardous area map. Sure, I'll look for it. Thanks, you're a great help. Find it as quickly as you can. Did you find it? The hazardous area map. Come on, check every corner. So he's looking for something the commander lost. Looks like Chaos isn't here anymore. I'll take the shortcut. Looks like the items don't respawn. Oh, there's someone up here. Oh, hey, Alan. Hey, Chief. Oh, Alan, what's the matter? Chief, I've been thinking a lot since then, and they seem to be pretty good people, so I'm trying to meet them halfway, bit by bit. Wow, Alan, I'm surprised. You're usually so hard-headed with your logic and preconceptions, so I was a little worried that you'd be like one of Wells' aliens. Good luck. Bye. Oh, no, that's not it. That is my efforts. Oh, Chief, actually, sorry later, okay? Oh, Chief. Alan, just grow some goddamn balls and ask her out. Let's check out the restaurant. Email for Shion. A Tekken 4 email? From Kazuya Mishima himself? Hey Shion, I wanted to send you a photo of my last fight at the King of Iron Fist tournament. It was no match. I was far too powerful and skilled for him. Perhaps my son Jin will prove a more worthy opponent. I'll let you know, and I hope to see you again soon. Kazuya. Really? Alright. Let's check to see if the hazardous map is in here. No? Nope. Oh, there's an email for Shion. Arrival of year 4767, fall and winter items, boutique, MIG. Miss Uzuki. Made in Galaxy, oh, that's what MIG is. Made in Galaxy will have its new fall and winter items available September 1, 4767. I guess that's the current year. We will also be selling the brands you love and have purchased from the Confetti Boutique at our shop starting this fall. We look forward to your visit via the net. Preta Porter, Simons and Balcino, Nathanian, Costume General, Mestel AFV, Hiro, Carino, Hazel and Mujik, Clara, Sun, Threeman, and Elvis. Okay. Let's go see what the captain wanted in the bridge. Why is this green? Hey, we got the EVS plate. Hey, do you know that EVS plate there? The EVS is a general term for environmental simulator service offered by the UMN administration. You probably wouldn't understand a detailed explanation, so I'll explain it in layman's terms. On top of the old save function, it can also activate various environmental simulators. The UMN administration currently supports 4 kinds of game centers. They also have battlefields based on recorded battle data, and there's lots of ways to play with it, so check it out. But in order to use the service, you'll need a password for that particular service. Good luck getting them all. So I was right, there are 4. But I only remember the 3. We have Battle Passport, Drill Passport, and Card Passport. I don't remember what they are, what the last one is. But if I remember correctly, in KOS-MOS Simulator, there is a door waiting for us. Yes. So let's go ahead and get that. Alright. So we're back in the encephalon. And we got 2 booster packs for the card game. So now we can report to the bridge, see what Captain Matthews needed. However, I did go back to the Margulis boss fight to get the points up, since I missed the points up the first time. And from there, he actually dropped his rare drop, which is the purple ring. So if we go ahead and take a look at the purple ring, we have an ether attack +2, as opposed to the red ring, which was, I believe, ether defense +2. And we got ×10 points for both Momo and Ziggy, so that's fantastic. So now we're going to go ahead and go to the bridge and see what Matthews wanted. Now, one thing that Tony wanted us to do was to get the hazardous area map, since Captain Matthews told him to find it since Matthews lost it.
What the? There it is again. That's so weird.
What is it?
It's the catapult deck. There seems to be something wrong with the hatch.
Air pressure?
No leaks at the moment. I wonder if it's the electrical system.
Shall I take a look at it?
That'd be great. Doesn't look like a leak, but be careful, just in case.
Got it.
Alright. The PA announcement. Oh, I just wanted to ask you to help us prepare for gate jump. Great timing. Can you go check the catapult? What? The hazardous area map? What do you need that for? Tony's looking for it. What the hell is he doing? It's right here, of course. Huh? I'm saying that I have it, see? This is it, right? Tell that moron to quit goofing off and get back here right now. So now we have the hazardous area map for Tony. So it seems Captain Matthews had it all along. I think it'll be okay. The catapult on this ship is jerry-rigged. Well, I can't really get into what exactly is jerry-rigged since it's the ship's greatest secret. Does that mean you have equipment that violates Federation laws? Huh? Looking at me like that won't work. I can't tell you any more than that. Nope, this is just one of those things I can't tell you. Give me a break, okay? Sorry, there's a lot going on. Oh, don't worry about me, I'm a mere guest here. This is nothing. The captain and Tony really abused that catapult, so it's probably falling apart. Want some company? No, I'll be fine. I may not look it, but I did develop KOS-MOS after all. A problem or two on the passenger cargo ship should be a piece of cake, you know? Well, no worries then. He is a chief engineer. Alright, but before we make our way down to the catapult area, we need to come back here and we'll get an email. So this is an investment notice, Primary Industry Sugiyama Securities. This is a notification of an investment trust called the UM Fund that is available through Sugiyama Securities. What is a UM Fund? UM Fund? Our investment professionals have settled what we feel are the best investments. We would really like to inform you of our recommendations. Customers may choose freely among many investment choices. Customers, however, must choose a single corporation when making an investment. What are the benefits of investing? Companies pay dividends. Some dividend companies' payout include items they manufacture. You can also expect special discounts at sale prices. The UM Fund is offering a selection of superior stocks today, as described below. 1. VentureLink. VentureLink is offering its particle generator device to the entire universe, which utilizes techniques developed through Rigel particle research and has highly effective energy-saving, small particle accelerating center. VentureLink has completed the development of Rigel particle accelerator that has a high cost-effect ratio. Recently, people have been speculating that the beam weapon Vector Industries has been developing will make use of the Rigel particle accelerator as well. So Vector is making a weapon based off this Rigel particle accelerator. Good to know. Number 2, Tesla Instruments. In terms of market share, Tesla Instruments hold the top spot for control chips used for multi-purpose robots and the 5th spot for multi-purpose semiconductor sales. The two leading companies in robot sales performance, Vector Industries and Hyams, use Tesla Instrument multi-purpose robot controls in their products. So Vector is both using Tesla Instruments as well as VentureLink. Then we have Chemical Union Distribution Center. The Chemical Union Distribution Center, the CUDC, was established through the joint contributions of various pharmaceutical companies in the industry with the purpose of providing smooth distribution channels and cost reduction. Among the 17 contributing companies include Vector Tenon Pharmaceuticals, again Vector, Dawson Pharmaceuticals, and Hasegawa Biochemical. Currently, plans are being implemented in an effort to make the distribution center more efficient. The amount of your investments will be the same regardless of corporation chosen. The amount of the investment will be 1,000 gold. Please read the articles related to our recommended stocks thoroughly prior to replying to this email to inform us of your investment selection and reply as soon as possible. Please note that any email we receive after a specific period will not be accepted. Sugiyama Securities. So it seems if we do VentureLink, there might be a beam weapon involved. So if we invest in CUDC, I think medical supplies will drop drastically in price. If this company's new plans are promoted, I'm sure it'll come in handy for the trip. I'll invest in CUDC. Alright, well, let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla must be a company with competitive technology in the integrated circuit field if it is beginning to supply parts of Hyams. It is a large market share that cannot be ignored as well. And then we have VentureLink. VentureLink may be the company with decent technology if capabilities of its Rigel particle accelerator are catching Vector's attention. I'm sure more people will hear about this company soon enough. I highly recommend investing in VentureLink because that'll get us a beam shot weapon for KOS-MOS. So I'll invest in VentureLink. Alright, so let's go ahead and head down to the catapult and find out what's wrong with it. Everything checks out normal. Nothing seems to be wrong.
Alright. If there's nothing there, I guess we're fine. Good work. Come on back.
Guess there's nothing wrong. That could be a problem. I wonder if she'll comment on that. Well, it doesn't seem to be visible anymore. So now I guess we're just gonna make our way back to the bridge. Oh, hey, look, an email for Shion. We've confirmed that the intruder logged on. Access Dameron and 2nd R&D Division through Vector NSS Network. You'll need to supply an access code to Gatekeeper in order to gain access to Vector NSS. The code is AHQ9Y5L336GB. We will continue monitoring on our end, and we're counting on you. ID Porter accessing Kelvaroth 2. Requesting access code approval. Confirming Kelvaroth 2 access. Connection to Vector NSS boot entry. Verified. Connection to Loop Network. Verified. Route secured. Connection to Vector 2nd R&D Division's main system. Route secured. Shift to system mode. Supplement for intruder. System ID verified 8812-034020. Well then, I'll be going. Good luck! Commencing trace and buffering. Commencing connection route search. Conducting search. Generating intermediate condition, conducting search. Generating intermediate condition, conducting search. Generating intermediate condition, conducting search. Conducting quantum shift. I've identified his location. The intruder has been hacking from space. Zooming in on space location and identifying node. He logged off. You don't think he was onto us, do you? No, I don't think that's what just happened. He wasn't onto us, he simply logged off. Well, he probably logged off because nature called or something. Okay, Bunny. What? I wish he'd take care of that ahead of time. Man, just 4 more seconds. No, wait, not even 4 seconds. If he had stayed connected, only 3 more seconds. If he only stayed connected, we could have located him. On the contrary, we could have seen this dirty rat's face if there was a security camera. Or if there was a multi-purpose robot close by, we could have used it to catch him. Well, we missed him by a hair. Man, we could have seen his face if he stayed connected a little bit longer, don't you think? Well, I'll stop my chit-chatting here. From the area and space identified in the search right now, I was able to come up with 3 proposed locations where the intruder is likely to be. I will send you the proposed site list by email right away, so please read it as soon as possible. Got it. A lot of things are done through email in this universe. List of suspect locations. The intruder didn't access the UMN using the Administration Bureau's equipment, but likely opted to link directly to the UMN independently from a place equipped with a large laser communications device. This type of device requires a lot of power to operate. The only facilities capable of meeting the large power requirement would be a planet, an asteroid, or power-generating satellite. 2 places exist in this sector that may qualify. One is the asteroid Lutz, which Hamilton used to mine ore. The other is the Light Spindle's power-generating satellite LS-13. Among the possibilities include one of the cargo spaceships stationed at Lutz. It's possible for the laser oscillation device to go through the dock's hub and be operated by remote. And that in a spaceship will allow them to get away pretty quickly. Site 1, Asteroid Lutz. Owner, Hamilton Heavy Industries. Purpose, mining gaseous planet Zol for natural resources, helium-3, hydrogen, methane, etc. Employees, 337. Network connection, laser oscillating device. Security system, 2 battle-free gate vessels, 6 space battleships, 12 auto techs, 2 mass drivers. The equipment here is automated by AI, and the role of humans is mainly to manage the AI. Excuse me. This one has the best accommodation in recreation facilities. The defense system in place, however, was the most surprising. It seems a little bit excessive, no matter how little the articles of the Galaxy Federation prohibited companies' military preparedness. It's smart to be cautious to spend money on defense. especially since mined planets are prone to being targets of the Yakuza. Well, space Yakuza. The UMN terminal is state-of-the-art. If you saw the arms here, you would clearly feel at ease. This, however, is a difficult place to escape from. If you had to get away by ship, you'll definitely fall prey to mess drivers. However, we're speaking of a prepared intruder here who could outsmart the defense system in place. So Site 2 is the power-generating satellite LS-13. Owner, Light Spindle. Purpose, electrical power production. Employees 0. Network connection, laser oscillation device. Security system, security company is on 24-hour surveillance. AI managed to operate the satellite. Light Spindle staff comes into new maintenance what's weak. The combinations are for maintenance staff only, but they're nothing special, and there are absolutely no problems connected to the UMN. It would make no difference if an AI hacked into the system. No one could live or hide in such cramped quarters at length. More likely, the intruder would come alongside the satellite on a spaceship when connected. In this case, though, the fueling cost would be a lot. It would be difficult for spaceships to pass close by satellite if not on the flight schedule. This one isn't very convincing. So, it seems Bunny's not very convinced that Site 2, the power generation satellite, is likely where the suspect is. Site 3, cargo ship on the asteroid Lutz. Owner, depends on the cargo ship. Purpose, transporting mine resources. Network communication, communication equipped through easy plate. Security system, depends on the cargo ship's equipment. Its connection is the same time as the Lutz. The cargo space can pass through the asteroid's net and control laser communications. The choices besides the Lutz have a slightly higher probability of being correct because there would be no time to find an escape route. I'd have to say asteroid Lutz is the most likely place. Okay. So he's convinced the asteroid Lutz is the most likely place. He does not like the satellite being an option, but the cargo ship seems suspicious. We couldn't verify his location, but we narrowed it down to a general area. After the cargo ship docked, the intruder likely connected to the UMN using Lutz's laser communication device from Hamilton Heavy Industries mine. We also believe he was tracing nodes and hacking into the 2nd R&D exhibition. I think the cargo ship is probably more likely since he can get away a lot easier than he could on the asteroid, considering the Yakuza. So I'm going to go ahead and suspect the cargo ship. I guess we'll find out at some point whether or not that was the right call. So let's make our way back over to the bridge. Oh, hey, Chaos. Oh, Shion, how was it? Anything out of the ordinary? Nope, I didn't see any major problems. Okay, well, I hope it's just hammering Captain's imagination then. Hey, Chaos, you don't trust me, do you? That's not true. Taking care of a problem or two is a piece of cake for you, right? Yes, that's right. It's a piece of cake. Hey, wait, you're still making fun of me, aren't you? Why would Shion assume that Chaos trusts her right off? Why would she assume that Chaos would trust her right off the bat? They just got there.
Thank you for choosing the UMN Transport Gate. We would like to confirm your vessel's registration. Organization, Kukai Foundation. Vessel class, Type 2 cargo ship. Vessel number, MFHE 598-24751. Vessel name, Elsa. Captain, Mr. Matthews. Is this correct?
Yep, you got it.
Please transmit your flight plan. Thank you. Cargo is scrap material. Destination is the Militian star system. Oh, you appear to have some excess cargo mass.
Yeah, we got a little carried away.
There will be a surcharge on the bill sent to the Kukai Foundation. Will that be all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Very well. Have a safe journey.
I had a feeling they'd notice.
Well, we did pick up some extra junk.
Ah, nothing to worry about, right? We always go over the limit.
That's true.
You could have billed Vector for it.
You crazy?
Things are already complicated enough as is. Mm-hmm.
I have to say, I'm very impressed.
I'll transfer the gun controls to you. Could you please take care of the return fire?
Roger. I wouldn't be much of a bodyguard if I didn't.
We got Hyperspace Combat.
You've got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous.
But there's nothing I can
You're
do
always
about
yelling
it.
about Shion.
I'm just passing on the orders.
And I'm saying those orders are unacceptable. Oh, forget it. It's not doing me any good talking to you. Get the director on the line now.
You're so rude.
Yes, ma'am. Just a moment, please.
Chief, did you see how scared she was? You're even scaring me. You don't have to yell, you know?
What do you expect? How could you expect me not to yell about this? Director, what is the meaning of this?
It means exactly what it says.
I see. Unless this is a figment of my imagination, it looks like it says that as soon as KOS-MOS receives her secondary equipment, we're to turn her over to the 2nd R&D Division on 2nd Militia and return immediately to headquarters.
Like I said, it means exactly what it says. This was the plan from the beginning. I don't see why this is such a problem.
Director!
Shion, please don't give me a hard time about this. I understand how you feel. But I've read your report, and it appears as though there are no major problems with KOS-MOS.
No, sir. You don't understand at all. Are you listening to me? She's moving around on her own accord. I can't turn her over to the 2nd Division before determining the cause. It's still far too dangerous to use her at full battle spec. And besides, you should know full well that I understand her better than anyone else.
Togashi informed me about what happened on the Woglinde.
Oh, I'm glad they made it okay.
Fortunately, we didn't suffer any human casualties, but it sounded like it could have been catastrophic. Do you really expect me to leave you and the others in such circumstances?
I'm well aware of the risks.
Even so!
Director!
All right. Have it your way. I'll smooth things over with the people upstairs. Miyuki can take care of the paperwork.
Thank you, sir.
Poor Miyuki.
One condition. Don't do anything foolish. The moment you sense even the slightest bit of danger, get out of there immediately. I don't ever want to see a repeat of what happened 2 years ago. Got it?
Understood, sir.
Hey, good going, Chief.
I just did what I had to do.
I'm just so glad that you're safe. Oh, you should have notified us sooner that you were okay. The military sent us a notice saying that you were killed in the skirmish. The whole department was in an uproar. You have a lot of admirers.
Oh, come on. Stop joking around.
No, it's true.
So, what about me?
Oh, hey, Alan. Didn't see you there.
Didn't see me here. Hey, I was missing too, you know.
You're kidding. I didn't even notice.
Didn't notice? Well, what about the others?
No one said a thing. Guess they just forgot about
Poor
me.
Alan.
You don't really make a strong impression on people. But hey, it's great that you're okay too, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. That makes me feel a whole lot better.
That's way more than those 3 ships initially were.
Ziggy, there's a civilian ship in hyperspace. We have to warn them.
Can you open a channel?
Securing an emergency channel. Go ahead.
Attention, civilian spacecraft. A battle has broken out in hyperspace. For the safety of your ship, we recommend you gate out as soon as possible.
Whoa, wait a minute. A battle in hyperspace? Where the hell do morons come from? Hey, Miss Vector! You can hear me, right? Get yourself over to the bridge!
You don't need to shout. I can hear you just fine.
Just take a look at this.
Wow. I had no idea there are ships that small that can enter hyperspace.
Watch it!
You know who those guys are?
No idea. Doesn't look like one of our products.
What about the other small ship?
I'm sorry. I have no idea.
There's a distress call coming from the small ship.
Why aren't we helping them?
We've got enough trouble just dealing with you guys.
Damn! We're in their line of fire.
What? Get out of the way!
What?
If we hit the column walls, it's over!
Someone save us!
Damn it! You try to be polite and they just walk all over you.
What's the plan, Captain? We gonna join the party?
What are you, nuts? What'd I just say to you? We've already got enough trouble.
There's a hit to Sector 4. Outer hull partially damaged.
They've done it now, those bastards!
Oh! Captain!
Shut up! Any enemy of theirs is our ally. Tony!
Aye, aye, sir. That's more like it.
Activating battle mode.
Wait a second! You're gonna take a ship like this into battle in hyperspace? You gotta be kidding! You better believe it. Don't worry about it. With Elsa's logic drive and my immaculate piloting skills, there's nothing we can't handle. Let's do it!
Well, they haven't quite demilitarized yet.
These guys must like trouble. You okay back there?
Yep, I'm fine.
That's what I like to hear.
Wall riding. It's like they're surfing the column walls.
That ship's got some serious moves. That's what I call wave riding. Yeah, I can feel it, baby. I can feel it. Yeah.
What are they doing up there?
Reinforcements.
What?
No, there's no way they can avoid all that.
No!
It looks like this is the end of the line. I'm sorry I couldn't see you through this safely.
It's okay. I know. Thanks for everything you've done.
Are you scared?
A little. But I'm okay. Because you're here with me.
Aww.
I see.
seems the catapult works just fine.
We're gonna pull you in. Hurry inside once the hatch closes. We'll get rid of them.
Ziggy!
These guys really do like trouble.
What happened?
The deck isn't closing.
What?
Could it be that?
Damn, electrical problems. Time like this.
Attention vessel occupants. Can you make it up on your own? The ship's shielding should cover you a bit, so if you put on your spacesuits and use the hull as a shield...
Roger. Neither of us here are human, so I'm sure we can make it.
But I thought Realians and whatnot could not survive out in space. So...
You alright?
I'm fine. I'm built a lot tougher than I
I
was.
suppose so, she can survive space.
How about you, Ziggy?
He still has organic parts, so how is he surviving in space?
Well, I'm built as tough as I look.
Ziggy!
Damn it.
Ziggy, they're here!
I see them. We have no choice. We must enter the ship. If they're only auto-tech terminals, we should be able to handle them. Momo, give me periodic reports on the enemy status. Their only goal is to capture you. They won't do anything rough.
Yes, sir!
Damn it!
Intruder alert! They're on the catapult deck!
Surrender and maintain cruising speed. If you do not comply, we will attack. Repeat. Surrender and maintain cruising speed. If you do not comply, we will attack. We guarantee you will not be harmed if you follow our instructions.
An auto-tech? My ass. Who are you kidding? We're screwed either way. Tony, full throttle. Use a ship to take him out.
You got it!
That poor window just can't catch a break. The blast fixed the catapult.
Nice! That shot closed the catapult!
Oh, this is insane!
We've got trouble. They're taking over the rear hangar. I'm detecting transfer waves. They're calling in terminal units.
We'll just have to take him on. Prepare for hand-to-hand combat. Seal the internal barrier doors.
Roger. I'll take the corridor.
I'll go too.
No, it's too dangerous.
I can't let you go
Oh,
by
hi,
yourself,
KOS-MOS.
Alice.
Was she there this entire time?
KOS-MOS with me. Right, KOS-MOS?
Yes, I will eliminate the enemy units.
But don't damage the ship, understand?
Understood. I will proceed at 30% output.
Alan, go find the commander and protect the cabin.
Huh? Are you serious?
I'm counting on you.
Alright. That was weird. So, looks like we have Chaos in our party now. And if you look at his ether abilities, he has Protective Wear, which is ether effect down 25%, similar to the Veil item that we have. And Healing Dew, which is HP recovery to all allies low, not just one ally. I believe I did get Shion Hermetica All, which is recovery mid to all allies, but that's only because of the grind that we did at the very beginning of the game. If you did not grind with Shion, you probably don't have an ability that recovers everyone's HP, so Chaos will be the first time you have it. Let's see, so his tech attacks, we have Angel Wings, which is one enemy, near, hit, and spirit. And we have Lunar Seal, which is one enemy, line, and spirit. So he seems to do a lot of spirit-based attacks. As far as skills are concerned, we can't really extract anything from him. Can we extract... No, we can't do the purple ring because we don't have enough skill points with Shion. Do we with KOS-MOS though? Yeah, we can get the purple ring from KOS-MOS. Now, she doesn't really do well. Actually, let's take a look at her stats. So she has 40 strength and 30 ether attacks, so she's a lot better doing physical attacks than ether-based attacks. Shion is 23 ether attack and 18 strength, so she's a lot better with ether attacks. And then you have Chaos, who's 23 and 23, so he's pretty good overall. Looks like Chaos has his own eggs unit. He's dual wielding these Federation Army rifles. Shion, let's give her the other pistol, so she's dual wielding pistols and an army missile pod. We don't have any, yeah, we don't have any accessories. Battle formation, I'm okay with this battle formation. Let's see, do we have any upgrades? We do have a few ether upgrades. So we have 150 there, and then 210. Or excuse me, we have 110 here, 150 there, so that'd be 260. Is that enough to upgrade somebody? We could upgrade Boost All, or Medica All. We could boost her stuff there. Chaos. We could boost him as well. Unfortunately, we can't see what everyone has, so I'll just give Chaos all these ether upgrades. Let's see what we can get out of him. So we can get Purifying Storm, which clears everyone's statuses. And we have Protected Dew, which will give him Ice Wings, which is an ice-based ether attack. I'm gonna give him the Purifying Storm. Since Shion already has a way to do Medica All to everybody, there's no real need to pass that over. And then... did we extract everything we wanted to extract? And set everything we want to set. So she has prevents ether attack down, which is perfect. She has ether attack +2, and she has Search Eyes. We don't need KOS-MOS to have Search Eyes since Shion already has it, so we'll give her ether attack +2. And unfortunately, Chaos doesn't have any skills to equip, but we could equip him with items. So let's take a look at his equipment. He has Space Gloves, which are gloves used in working with space, which is physical attack +3. He has Prevents Ether Attack Down using a Spirit Pendant. Let's unequip... Actually, I think we already have a Spirit Pendant, and that's how Shion got the Ether Guard. But what else can we give him? We could give him more Ether Attack. Yeah, I'll give him more ether attack. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's head on down. Actually, let's see if they have anything to say. Chief, please don't do anything reckless. We're taking KOS-MOS into battle without permission from HQ. If something were to happen, we'd all be fired. Fired. That's not the worst thing that can happen, Alan. You could all die. Well, it wouldn't be so bad if getting fired was the worst of it. Exactly. I don't care about that. But if something were to happen to you, Chief, I'd... Oh, come on. Just say it, Alan. It's finally time for KOS-MOS to kick butt, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to it. Go get him. There's a huge reading column from Hangar 2. Might be the enemy boss. Be careful. And don't you wreck the ship. If you damage it, I'm going to bill you for the repairs. What are you doing? Hurry up and go fight them. The enemy's coming, right? Well, aren't you going to take that chick with you and take care of them? Oh, so we have some enemies out in this area. Oh, and it looks like items have respawned. Got an ether pack? Ah, so we have some droids already here. Apparently they can fly. If we use the electromagnetic floor, we might be able to slow down the enemies a bit. Well, that's handy. The Anti-Intruder program has been activated. All crew in the affected sectors, please evacuate immediately. Repeat, crew in affected sectors, please evacuate immediately. So they're stuck in place. So similar to the Woglinde, there's partitions that get in the way. But this is the way to the catapult deck, so we'll be able to meet up with Ziggy and Momo. Ether pack. Escape pack. And Biosphere. So maybe items only respawn after certain events happen. We must first get to the bridge in order to explain the situation to the person in charge. Can you make it? Teehee, you don't have to worry what I said earlier. Or, don't you remember what I said earlier? I'm built a lot tougher than I look. That's right. Let's go. And our first fight in a while.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly.
So we start with points up, and Momo, let's see. She's not very strong physically, so I'll do Melody Ray and Flower Storm. So they do ether attack down. So we need to extract from those spirit pendants. Let's see, one. I'm just gonna do Jack Blade. Oh no, did that kill it? Damn. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about points up right now because we're gonna get that times 10 for Margulis. Actually, let's take a look at that. Let's pick their skills and extract. Spirit Pendant prevents ether attack down. Ah, now we can do the green ring because he's level 2. So I'm going to go ahead and set. We don't need Poison Guard anymore. They're not doing poison attacks. But I will give him the poison, or the physical defense +2. And then, as far as she's concerned, she can extract a whole bunch of stuff. Give her scope. Prevent ether attack down. And blue ring. That's not enough to give her level 2. Let's say we did 60 plus 50, so that's 110, plus 60, so 170. So after 170 points, that's not enough to get to skill level 2. We'll go ahead and set these. So he doesn't need Search Eyes. I could give him Ether Attack Guard to prevent that status effect as well. And we don't have any new abilities to use. Oh, but she didn't get set to high at all. So we're not quite yet at weight 0 for both of them. And they're both near. So this is one enemy near slash, this is one enemy near hit. She's not really doing... Floral Tempest costs a lot more attack points to increase the damage of, so I'll give her Floral Tempest. And then as far as Ether is concerned... Could upgrade Charge X to give him Red Mark, which is 80% critical rate against machine enemies. That's really important here considering they're all auto attacks. And Speed Boost increases speed 50%. So he can get Haste, where he can do a lot of damage to mechs. Or he could get Focus Either Defense or Focus Either Attack. We do have mechanical enemies here, so I could do Red Mark. And then as far as she's concerned, if we evolve Miracle Sword, we can get Prayer, which is the heavenly gift that only targets herself. That doesn't really tell us anything. And then we have Refine, which is an ally. Revive plus HP recovery low. That's really good. And if we evolve Sheet Beam, then we have Junk Beam, which is reduce enemy action 50%. Well, we are facing a lot of enemies right now. And we could... No, we can't. To reduce enemy action, does that mean that they're slower? Not entirely sure. But I'll go ahead and heal them up. See if we can gather all these. We got an antidote.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly.
So let's check out Junk Beam. See what that does.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Unable to move due to power loss. What does that mean? And then he has red marks, so let's... Oh, so you can pick which enemy... Okay. He boosted, so he's gonna get critical attack. Let's use... Oh, I used the wrong... I did it to square. It's near. That should attack attacks. Ooh, he's boosting. But that'll give Ziggy the points up, which is perfect. Okay, he's dead. Times 4 points. I'll just guard. Unable to move due to power loss. Is that from the status effect, or... Probably gonna kill that enough.
Don't take it too hard. You didn't stand a chance.
Alright. So I don't know if that was all of his junk beam that was preventing his actions. 5 skill grade upgrade plus A. Ether upgrade A. Ether upgrade S. We have some canisters here. Oh, come this way. Although without a third party member, we can't really take advantage of that. Oh, but if they boost, then that's not a problem. And then Momo's gonna be able to kill him. Oh yeah, 1 hit point. Perfect. Check out Floral Tempest. Oh, that was a good crit. Should be guarded against that status effect. And we can't attack either of the back row enemies until we get rid of the front row enemy. Let's go ahead and use Lightning Fist.
Let's go!
Like I said, I'm not worried about getting the points up with these guys. It's the boss that I really want to make sure I get the points up with. I'm not trying to farm them like I was farming earlier. Do like to boost though. That's one of my least favorite things about this particular Xenosaga is the enemies boost without needing to build any sort of boost gauge at all. And it can feel really cheap sometimes. Whereas in Xenosaga Episode 2, they show you the enemy's boost gauge, so you know that when they're boosting, it's legit. Times 4. Yeah, it seems like her Floral Tempest can one-hit KO these guys. Can I get you to chase me to that canister? Come on. Alright, so we're not going to get points up here, so I'm just going to go ahead and kill them off.
Let's go!
So short to the AI circuitry, so I'm wondering if lightning-based attacks short them out. Oh, that didn't take her out immediately. Or take it out immediately. I'm assuming she probably didn't crit. I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. Oh, that's lame. Let's see how much damage Star Strike does. Oh, nowhere near enough. That's nowhere near the same amount as Floral Tempest. Ether upgrade S. Antidote. So we got quite a few upgrades in this area. Now, I noticed that Momo does not have a sub-weapon. So, does she have an eggs unit? No, we don't even have access to eggs. Are you in charge of this ship? No. Oh no, I'm just the passenger. More importantly, are you two the only ones on that ship? Yes, that's right. I'm a Federation government cyborg, Ziggurat. Call me Ziggy. Oh, Momo. She is Momo. She's a Realian. She's with the Federation government, just like me. Hello, I'm Momo. Thank you for saving us. I see. I'd like to say thank goodness you're safe, but enemy units have invaded the ship, and it's way too early to be saying that. Who are these people after you? The enemy units are auto techs that the U-TIC Organization uses. Basically, they're unmanned fighter craft. We escaped from their base, and they are the last of the pursuit. Unfortunately, the mothership has a transfer system. Combat units will continue to arrive unless we destroy the mothership. So unless we do something, the enemy will overrun the ship. I'm sorry for getting you involved in this. What? Oh no, don't let it bother you. It isn't your fault, Ziggy. More importantly, we have to do something about that mothership. Agreed. We can't do much, but we'll help too. It's my responsibility to take care of this. We, as in Momo too? Yes, she might not look it, but she's actually more useful than me. Really? That's very kind of you, Ziggy. Well, I don't know about that, but I'll do my best. Okay, let's hurry. We have too many people to fight the enemy at one time. We should decide who's going to participate in the fighting. So in this game, you can only have 3 characters in your battle formation. So right now we have Ziggy, KOS-MOS, and Shion. Shion has Medica All. KOS-MOS is just really strong all around. Ziggy has that critical, and he has lightning-based attacks. I really like Chaos, but in this instance, I think I'm going to have Ziggy, KOS-MOS, and Shion. And since Momo and Chaos are in the reserves, we can use them as our healers. For that, I'm going to get her weight 0. And I could probably do that with Chaos as well. Oh, he doesn't have any tech points. He hasn't fought anything. Ew. Maybe later, Chaos. It's not your time yet. So let's see what we have. Oh, I didn't get the canister in time.
I will show you what a true battle is like.
So we have Domo A and Domo B. Let's let Shion analyze these guys first. Analyze Domo B. Domo B, weakness lightning. Scrap iron, same health. 8 tech points, 2 ether points, 4 skill points, 98 EXP. Oh, that's not nice. Oof, we do too much damage to this one. But I'll go ahead and kill him with Ziggy. And then I'll have Shion analyze the other guy, Demo A. Weakness L, slightly less experience points than the other guy. The other guy did 90 experience points. But I think it's the same tech points, ether points, and skill points. I'll do what we did before. And then have Shion take it out with Lightning Blast. Times 4.
Who would have thought one of Miyuki's
Filigrade S, Frame Repair A, Antidote. I wonder if we're getting all these upgrades so that way we can bring Chaos up to par with everyone else. Is that 60 skill points between these two items and 110 ether points with these guys? I'll go ahead and give them all to Chaos. Let's see what we can get out of him. Prevent either attack down. Oh, that's all he could do. I'll go ahead and set that. And let's see if he can get anything else ether based. Oh, he can get Ice Wings. Fury Frying Storm would be 900, that's a lot. You know what? KOS-MOS is a little OP right now, so I'll just transfer, or I'll just replace her with Chaos, just so that he can get experience and whatnot. And then I'll change my battle formation so Shion's in the center. And we didn't get to show off this before, but if you press square, you can set the lead character. I don't think you can, yeah, it has to be one of the on-screen characters, so I'll set Chaos as the lead character. And now let's see him as we traverse the Elsa. Biosphere. Frame Repair A, Medkit S, either pack, Antidote. So they're giving us frame repairs as well, which is the only way for A units to heal.
Get out of my way, or else.
Alright, so I will use Shion to stun he has spirit-based attacks, ice-based attack. Let's try his arrow angel shot. That was not enough, just barely. I'll go ahead and guard with Ziggy. He got his turn quick. I'm going to go ahead and guard with him. And it looks like we'll get points up with Ziggy. And then let's check out his faraway tech attack. So we have triangle, triangle, and they're all spirit attacks.
Ready? Lunar Seal!
Shion will be able to... I'm not going to risk it. Shion will be able to take him out. Yeah. That's Sun Shock. 130 crit. 114 crit, yeah. Shion's pretty well suited against these guys. Ziggy's well suited against these guys. It's just Chaos not really well suited against them. He does damage, but he doesn't do lightning-based damage. Needs 14 more tech points to get both tech attacks weight to 0.
I will show you what a true battle is like.
Right, so we can start with Ziggy and there, and then do Tornado. Oh, he has Electro. Oh, but that doesn't do electricity. It does near slash. I'll hold off. Let Shion kill this guy. Get the points up. Might as well. Looks like Shion's gonna get this finisher as well. Times 2.
Great. I collected some good data.
So now Chaos has enough tech points to be able to reduce his tech attacks to weight 0, so he'll no longer be delayed with his tech attacks. Alright, with that we will move forward. I don't believe we can open this yet. No, we can't. Here we have Cherenkov. You're finally here. Listen, the enemy mothership is back there. Don't let your guard down. How's our health looking? I'll have Momo use her healing ether. And then we're going to take a little detour, because if all the items respawn, I'm going to want these items as well. Oh, we're slowed down as well, but are we taking damage? No, we're not. Escape pack. Skill upgrade 2. Or 2 skill upgrade A's. I wonder if we have KOS-MOS as our main, being an android, will she get stuck? No, she won't. Well, that was a fun little experiment, at least. Pendant Get. Escape pack. Either upgrade S. escape pack. Let's give Chaos this ether upgrade. Oh, and skill upgrades. That's right. No, not quite. After this point, I'm going to hold off on using any of the upgrades. When Momo starts going into her magical girl goodness, she's going to want the extra ether points to fill out her other skill trees. Let's give him the blue ring. No real need to fight them. He's already got his weight set to 0. And then I'm going to go ahead and use a Biosphere and save. I wonder if there are any enemies in KOS-MOS' lab. No. Nothing here except her maintenance bed. Looks like we can't just go off to the side. So we're gonna have to go through this gauntlet.
I guess there's no choice but to fight.
We could get points up with Ziggy. Alright, now, who do you want to get point? Let's do this guy. ×2. He's guarding. And it's up to Ziggy again. I'm not gonna go all out just in case the guarded damage. I mean, he's dead now, but doesn't hurt.
The first rule of survival is to only think about oneself.
Alright, let's continue. Down the gauntlet we go.
Okay, here we go.
What shorted the AI circuitry? See if we can get points up with him. ×2.
The first rule of survival.
I wonder if I want to switch to Momo, because she has that junk beam, and she can heal. So who do I want for this boss fight, really? If we disable that thing, we can put a stop to the auto-tech invasion. Although out of pure damage numbers, KOS-MOS would really be it. But at least this way both Shion and Chaos can heal. And we did get the coat beam already. Yeah, we already got that. Boss fight time.
This is no ordinary force. Everyone, be careful.
Alright, so what can we do? I'm just gonna go ahead and guard first off. Analyzing event slot. Save points up to memory. Use this event slot to activate tremors. So here's its tremor attack, and it does so much damage. So every single time the Domo carrier activates its turn and it has the points up slot, it will use that attack. That's not good. Did not anticipate starting this fight with a revive, that's for sure. Probably need to heal.
Unleash some of thy powers.
So in this game, managing our boosts are going to be incredibly important. Yeah, I probably should have switched them out for KOS-MOS or Momo even. She has her medic all. I do want to analyze it, but we need to get everyone into a healthy state first. The main thing I want to do is make sure that it doesn't get points up. So we need to build our boost gauge. Shion's getting it. I'm gonna have her analyze. That way we can use its 80% critical with a full 6 AP attack. So it is weak to lightning, and it drops anti-beam armor. It has 80 tech points, 20 ether points, and 40 skill points. So we'll definitely want to get a points up on this guy, or the multiplier. I'm gonna guard. Okay, it didn't get points up. And with Shion, I'm just going to medic all again. I don't really need to medic all. I will give Ziggy the boost. That way, if for whatever emergency it's about to get points up, we can use Ziggy to prevent that from happening. I'm gonna guard. That way I can give Shion... she has 2 lightning attacks in a row. Give her the critical ups. I'm probably playing a little bit too cautiously, but we'll see how it turns out. See, it's going to get points up, so I'm going to boost with Ziggy here to prevent that from happening. Shion does not do much of any damage to this guy. That was a waste.
Let's go.
I think he just takes a whole lot of damage in general. It's guarding now. Does it have a counterattack? I don't trust it. Damn, this guy hurts. So physical attacks on this guy is pretty much a no-go. It does almost no damage. That does quite a bit. Okay, so he's not going to get points up, he's going to get boost up. Although Chaos seems to do quite a bit of damage against him. Probably because he's so ether-based with his attacks, they're all spirit-based. Now, he's weak to lightning, not spirit, but that's more damage we've been able to get out of anybody. Have her do Medical All. .920 health left, so I'll go ahead and do Lightning Fist.
Let's go.
Slowly building up the boost gauge with each of these characters. Ah, oh, good dodge. Now, I can't guarantee he's not going to have that, so I'm going to have Shion boost to make sure he can't do that attack. And then I'll just have her Lightning Blast. Yeah, it's not really worth it to Lightning Blast anymore. She'll just have to do Spell Ray.
Let's go.
$592. Let's see what his Angel Wings, how much damage that does. 0 on physical, which is to be expected with this guy. 46? Yeah, I think I'll stick with Lunar Seal. Shion is going to do Spell Ray. Now everybody has a boost, which will give us a lot more flexibility to prevent him from getting the points up slot. Auto recovery. That is unfortunate.
Let's go.
$122, not bad. Spell Ray. We really don't want it to recover HP. Especially 600, because it takes us such a long time to take down 600 points. Alright, she has 2. So Ziggy has 2 boost, Chaos has 1 boost, Shion has 2 boost. So we are building up quite a bit of boost. Shy of 500 health. So it's going to get... Let's do Shion to boost, because I don't want it to have the critical up, especially if he does any attack all attacks. We don't want him to crit those. So I'm going to go ahead and do Spell Ray. And then we can give Ziggy the points up to take it out. Oh no, self-destruction mode. Why the fuck did it do that? It just told... Oh man, so I don't get the points up. That's crazy. That sucks. I had no idea it would self-destruct. If I knew that, I would have just boosted with the other people to prevent him from having to turn altogether.
How's it look?
We got problems all over. The entire radar system is down. I bet the emitter's completely fried now.
The generator output keeps on dropping. I guess we ran the ship into the hyperspace column walls a few times too many, thanks to a certain idiot who flies like a maniac.
Oh, come on, Hammer. That's uncalled for.
Who do you think it was that saved us?
I wish you'd consider what the navigator has to go through. I'm getting carpal tunnel thanks to you.
Why don't you just direct link it?
Isn't it obvious? It's way cooler to navigate.
Okay, Hammer, you don't have an argument there.
Are you stupid or something?
Mind your own business. At least I'm more useful than a certain out-of-control lunatic.
Oh, okay now. So you think you're the man, huh?
You wanna go? What you got?
Bring it on.
That's enough! Both of you morons.
I love that none of the hands are animated. So them putting up their dukes and they just got their open hands like they're about to slap each other.
The last thing I need is to babysit the two of you.
Looks like Chaos used the door that time.
We're back.
Oh, if I had known I'd be doing this, I would have spent more time at the firing range.
But Shion, your weapon doesn't... You don't use a gun.
Nothing. Good work. So, who are these guys?
She's Momo, and this is Ziggy. Looks like they're both with the Federation government.
So Momo also has a capitalized
Nice
name.
to meet you.
You two were the ones in the ship out there?
Thank you very much for rescuing us.
Thanks for your help.
They were being held by the U-TIC Organization, but they managed to escape.
The U-TIC Organization?
Captain.
Never thought I'd have to hear that cursed name again.
I wonder what that was all about between Chaos and
That you
Captain.
whatever.
Nothing.
Oh, so they don't know about it either.
Well, stop wasting time and plot our course.
So something happened with Captain Matthews and the U-TIC Organization, and Chaos was somehow involved.
Alan, hurry up and clean up the top of the panel. The stuff's in the way.
What? You're the one who left these here? Don't take it out on me.
Seriously.
This is for you.
Thanks, KOS-MOS. Alan, wake up already. What's wrong with you?
Thanks. Just set it down there.
I'm telling you, that was crazy.
It was a close one, wasn't it?
I gotta say, though, those were some pretty sweet moves out there, old man.
Thank you very much.
What? Whoa! Hold on a sec, that was you?
Well, yes. I handled the flight controls.
Unbelievable. Shown up by a little girl. Kids these days.
That's pretty amazing, even for a Realian. Hey, that insignia on your uniform.
Yes?
Is that... Are you from the Mizrahi lab?
Yes, I'm an observational Realian.
It's okay, you don't have to worry. If you're concerned about government secrets, KOS-MOS was one too. So, you're a 100 series observational Realian from the Mizrahi lab. A Hilbert-equipped model, right? KOS-MOS is equipped with it too, you know. The Hilbert effect. But of course, ours is a Vector original.
So there are different types of Hilbert effects?
Vector Industries?
Yep. So is Alan over there.
Leave me alone.
By the way, where are you headed? We might be able to get you there for a small fee if it's not too far out of the way. Right, Captain?
Getting that money.
Yeah, of course. After all, we are in the transport
Always hustling.
business.
Transport? Then could you please take us to Second Could you please take us to the second Militian star system?
Second
I
Militian?
like how Momo constantly looks at
You
Ziggy
too?
for
What do you mean you
approval to say things.
It's just a strange coincidence, that's all. KOS-MOS's new deployment is on second Militia also.
Hey, that's great. It'll cost less if you're all going the same way, Shion.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Captain, what about ship repairs?
Yeah, we gotta take care of that first. Let's stop at a nearby dock colony. That all right with you?
Of course.
Thank you for taking us.
Well, relax and enjoy the trip. Hey, Ms. Vector, show him around, would ya?
He's being unusual.
By ordering you around?
What? I got a booger hanging out of my nose, or...?
What? No, nothing. All right then, shall we go? Momo? Ziggy?
Alright, so we have Shion, Ziggy, and Momo in the party. We unfortunately did not get that points up for that guy, but we can still extract some things. Still nothing for him. Well, we can do Snake Hunter for her, and that's enough to give us level 2. Beautiful. We don't need 2 people with search eyes. Oh, she doesn't really have much else. So what else can we give Shion? We can give her probably more physical defense. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so this is the cantina. They have foul mouths, but they aren't as bad as they look. Don't let them bother you. What? You're gonna give a tour of the ship, right? Hurry up and go then. Sheesh, first we got a combat weapon and a bunch of weird scientists, and now we have a cyborg and a Realian? Where are all these troublesome people flocking to me? Man, I don't need any more headaches. Such a complainer. Great job, that's KOS-MOS for you, and Momo's amazing too. What a huge difference compared to a useless Tony here. Hammer, quit being a dick. Hello. I'm top-of-the-line bartending robot. I'll make any kind of drink you want. Okay. I can't believe this. I'm actually getting all riled up being compared to a little munchkin like her. She's a Realian, dude. Hey, Momo, how about we have a little match next time? Okay, talk to Alan. Chief, thank goodness you're safe. If something were to happen to you, I'd... You're ridiculous. Alright, let's check out the kitchen. This is the kitchen. Oh, it's KOS-MOS. I'll help out too. There is no need for additional manpower to complete this task. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, KOS-MOS, that was rude. She was just trying to be nice. Analysis of the current situation shows that I can manage without the help of others. There's no need to divert more personnel to this location. See, she's so not cute, and she's always like this. You're the one who made her that way, Shion. Dishwashing requires a rather fine adjustment of one's power output. Now, you don't want to break those glasses. Is there anything going on around here? No. Alright. Let's go to the main area. Let's check out the first cabin. Well, actually, this is cabin number 2, not the first cabin. They actually let me use this huge cabin by myself. You get to use it all by yourself, Shion? Yes, I think the captain was trying to be thoughtful because I'm a woman. The captain did that? But why? It's more fun to be with everyone. Yeah, that's true. And to be honest, I was a little lonely, but starting today you'll be with me, so I won't be so lonesome anymore. I hope we make good roommates, Momo. Yes, I hope we will be good roommates too. I'm tired. Maybe we should call it a day. Not yet. You gotta show them around properly. Staying up late is bad for my skin too. Shut up, Shion. Gotta give them the tour. Alright. Oh, who's over here? Cherenkov. A 100 series Realian and a prototype at that? I've never thought I'd meet one in a place such as this. Looks like I've got the devil's own luck. Why would you have the devil's luck by meeting a Realian? 100 series. Oh, does he know about Margulis wanting the 100 series Realian? Maybe he knows that that's the one that Margulis captured. So I wonder if he's gonna report anything to Margulis about Momo being here. This is Cabin 1. It's the room the people of the ship use. Alan and Commander Cherenkov also stay here. It's a wonderful cabin. Yes, it is. I hear that Elsa was originally a luxury space cruiser. That's why there's a high-class feel to everything, both its exterior and interior, even though it's a cargo passenger ship. So it used to be a luxury ship. I think he's a... No, he asks you if you want to rest. Let's go to the bridge. Let's see, this is the bridge. The frontmost part is the pilot console, and that's Tony's seat. The left front is the navigator's seat, that's where Hammer sits. And the right front is the engineer's control seat. The rear is the fire control seat. And the seat attached to the arm protruding from the left rear area is the captain's seat. That's where Captain Matthews sits. I heard that all controls can be automated for routine voyages. That's probably why there's nobody in here right now. Hey, do you know about the EVS plate over there? The EVS is a general term for Environmental Simulator Service offered by the UMN administration. You probably wouldn't understand the detailed explanation, so I'll put it in layman's terms. On top of the old save function, it can activate various environmental simulators. The UMN administration currently supports 4 kinds of game centers, and they also have battlefields based on recorded battle data. There are lots of ways to play with it, so check it out. But in order to use the service, you'll need a passport for that particular service. Good luck getting them all. Oh, the silver plate? Plate is an online shop terminal provided by the UMN administration. You probably wouldn't understand detailed explanations, so I'll put it in layman's terms. Basically, by touching this plate, you can use the online purchase service anytime you want. Of course, you can't buy anything without money. Go out there and earn lots of money. Let's see if we have any upgrade equipment for these people. So we don't have metal wear. We have one equipped between the two of them. Fiber suit is physical defense of 12, metalware is 8. So it seems like the fiber suit is the better out of Shion and Momo. Yeah. I think I'll buy a fiber suit for Momo. Or whoever it is that doesn't have it equipped. Let's see what else. Card packs. I'll buy some more card packs. Let's see. Since I did reload my save for the Margulis fight, did we go to... We didn't. We went to the KOS-MOS simulator. Alright, let's head on down to basement level 1. This is the catapult deck. This is where we took in the 2 of you earlier. You saved us with the fork arm, thank you so much. Not at all. We have to help each other out in times of need. I'm really sorry about your ship though, we had to throw it out because it was badly damaged. That's not a problem, it wasn't ours to begin with. Oh really? Yes, we borrowed it in order to escape. You're amazing, I can't believe you actually caught our small ship using that arm. I just happened to have some practice operating a crane on the previous ship I was on. That really helped out, but it was mostly luck. Talking about the driller game. I might have to do a separate a separate video with the mini games. There's an email for Shion. Investment Notice IT, Sugiyama Securities. This notification about the Investment Trust Service Fund offered by Sugiyama Securities. What is the Fund? Our investment professionals have selected what we feel are the best investments and would like to inform you of our recommendations. Customers may choose freely among many investment choices. Customers, however, must choose a single corporation when making an investment. What are the benefits of investing? Companies pay dividends. Some dividends companies pay out include items they manufacture. They can also expect special discount sales prices. Fund is offering a selection of superior stocks today as described below. So this is kind of what we did before when we were investing. Number 1, ACM. This is a well-known fact that the key figures who started Vectorcom moved on to establish ACM, Advanced Cluster Machines. ACM's Beta 9000GX machine cluster surpasses the practical performance of Vector's Mercury. They are also the same kind of products that Hyams Heavy Industries does OEM sales for. They, moreover, are also being used to develop Hyams AG series eggs. Next generation machine to succeed the Beta 9000GX is currently under development at ACM. I wonder if that's what we're going to get. We're going to get the next eggs. We're going to get an eggs unit. Mercedes Technologies. Mercedes Technologies has its start in the Dobson Security DCRG, Dispersing Computing Research Group. The beginning of what they are today started with financing they received from Vectorcom. DCRG is famous for building the fundamentals of middleware technology, which currently allows imaginary machines to share information through mutual applications within a mainframe. Mercedes Technology best-selling product OB-Tech was born as a result of research from its time. OB-Tech is used by over 1,000 industries around the universe, although its architecture is different from the UMN. Okay, so it's like, it's different from the UMN, and the UMN is what they use for instantaneous communication and teleportation, pretty much hyperspace travel. So they're trying to develop something else other than the UMN. And then number 3, Vectorcom. Vectorcom is an independent spin-off of Vector Industries' computer technology business venture. Vectorcom is the largest company we are recommending as a potential investment this time. It is a computer company with a wide variety of products from small handheld devices to imaginary machine clusters. One point worth mentioning also is that Vectorcom has 63% of market share of Porter sales. Currently, Vectorcom has a partnership with VentureLink, and we did invest in VentureLink before. They are working on developing software to control the Rigel Particle Accelerator. The amount of the investment will be the same regardless of the corporation chosen. This time the investment amount will be 2,000 gold. Please read the articles related to our recommended stocks thoroughly prior to replying to this email to inform us of the investment selection and reply as soon as possible. Okay. So we have ACM, we have Mercedes, and we have Vector. Now Vector is working with Rigel, which is what's going to let us get that B-shot for KOS-MOS. So considering Vector and Venture are working together, I kind of want to invest in Vector. So we'll do that. I wonder if this is a vacant room. What do you think, Ziggy? How about making this your room? Sure, that'll be fine. Then I'll ask the captain later. This ship has all sorts of supplies on board. They might even have maintenance bed for cyborgs. Sorry for all the trouble. Thank you. So similar to how KOS-MOS has her maintenance room, this will be Ziggy's maintenance room. This is Hangar 1, a hangar exclusively for eggs. They let me store mine here too. It's a beautiful eggs. I've never seen an eggs like it before. It's one of our prototypes. It was supposed to be tested during the Woglinde's trial run, but I never imagined it would actually come into use. Whose eggs is that over there? Oh, that's the Elsa's eggs. It seems Chaos pilots it for the most part. I heard that Hammer put it together himself from junk parts salvaged from battlefields. Really? Hammer is very skilled. I think he does all the repairs on the Elsa too. Someone like Hammer is a rare find. There aren't too many people even like that in Vector's second R&D division. So he handles the repairs. So is it not nanomachines that fix that window, or is that just kind of something they waved off? How much money do I have? I got 8,560 gold. Hello, I'm in charge of maintaining this ship. Is there anything you would need? I will sell you anything on this ship for cheap. I'd appreciate your patronage so the captain can repay his debts. Let's see, armor and ether defense. So no matter what shop we're in, we can get cards. Here's a sword. We have one in stock. Here's a vector sword, which we don't have in stock. It's got a little bit more power. Then we have the Federation Army rifle. We have a beam rifle by Vector. Beam, ether attack 120%. And we have a machine gun, which is Pierce. So then we have a wide beam pod, which is 130%, protects everybody. Interesting. Actually, what's eggs tuning? Let me go back to this. I can't skip through your dialogue. Eggs tuning. Oh, we can buy a frame. And that gives us a little over twice the amount of health points. And I'm assuming that's physical damage for the arms. Generator gives us more D power. I'm not really sure what D power is. And then this is where we can store health. Let me get the manual from the book, or the manual from the game, and see what D power is. Alright, so I've got the manual. Let me open up the case. Let's see here. Eggs is page 16. Alright, so D-POW is dynamic power. The amount of physical offensive strength as determined by weapons equipped and generator strength. P-arm is physical armor. It affects how much damage the eggs receives from physical attacks. E-arm. So actually, let's go back to the frame. So FHP is frame hit points. That's, we figured. P-arm is physical armor. E-arm is ether armor. It affects how much damage the eggs receive from ether attacks. Agility affects how often you can attack, and W agility is weapon agility, affects recovery time between turns as determined by weapons. And eggs stands for Anti-Gnosis weapon system. And that's why booklets are super handy to have around. It's a shame that games don't really carry booklets anymore. So we can upgrade her frame. We can upgrade the dynamic power. And we don't really need to... Oh, I guess we do. So when you get the better frame, it doesn't automatically increase your HP to meet it. You have to spend the money to fix it. And then as far as weapons are concerned, we have one of those. Submachine gun, Federation submachine gun, a vector sword. Has 10 dynamic power. I guess we don't really need that right now. I'll try to make more of an effort to actually deploy her eggs or Chaos's eggs in fights. Right now, yeah, she has 2 of the submachine guns. Looks like we can get different types of bullets as well. Get the defense. Anti-beam armor. Reduces B-type damage 25%. I'll give that to her. We can choose the pilot. Oh, so Momo can be a pilot. But it lowers the ether armor. Interesting. And then for this one, it'll lower it as well. Okay. Interesting. But for now, let's go ahead and check out KOS-MOS's maintenance area. This used to be a vacant room, but I'm borrowing it to use as a maintenance lab for KOS-MOS. Is that KOS-MOS's maintenance bed? Yes, after being active for a set amount of time, she sleeps there and her data is uploaded to the company headquarters. I can also feed back the activity data to update the OS. So KOS-MOS sleeps too? Yes, even if I disconnect her from the outside world, her central systems remain active. I wonder what kind of dreams she sees. Dreams? It's probably something only KOS-MOS would know. I hope she has sweet dreams. So do I. So KOS-MOS can dream. Interesting. Alright, all that's left is the bottom area where the Domo carrier was. This is Hangar 2. It got scratched up all over the place during that fight. Do you think it'll be okay? It's fine, don't worry about it. Hangars are usually built to be durable. Besides, I have a feeling that there's more to this place than we see. What do you mean? Did you notice that the floor of the catapult deck is made of induction panels? This room is structurally next to it, right? And it's built like some sort of accelerator room, too. Accelerator room? Well, it'd be quickest if we asked the captain, but he probably won't tell us since it looks like black market parts were used. How easy to be able to see the black market parts. And she said she doesn't know a thing about ships because she's not part of that group in Vector. There's an email for Shion. Read the email. Dividend from VentureLink, to whom it may concern, Sugiyama Securities. VentureLink announced their collaborative efforts with Vector Industries to plan munitions appropriations for Rigel Particle Accelerator. VentureLink's stock price shot up due to their business partnership announcement, and so they decided immediately to pay out the large dividend. So we get 4,000 gold when we only put in 1,000 gold, so that's 3,000 return. Moreover, due to this announcement, other munition manufacturers reduced the market price of their eggs weapons 10% across the board. Oh, so it's a good thing we didn't buy any eggs weapons. That's great. Yeah, so we now have 10,460 gold. That, and I think this is the shorter way to get up there. I'm tired. Maybe we should call it a day. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy. Good night. And with that, we'll end that here. I do look forward to seeing you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.